Hi everyone, FortunePayback here, and this is a review I've been looking to do for quite some time now. I've owned my SaberForge lightsaber for about 8 months now. I wanted to, play around with it and get acquainted so I understood how to put together kind of a decent review for you. But I landed on SaberForge for quite a few reasons when I was looking around websites that have actually kind of held up. Uh, Having received the product and been playing with it. One of them is, first of all, durability. Show you, this is the lightsaber I got. This is called the Heretic under their website. From what I understand, I don't know if it's like a standard for lightsabers. But from what I understand, this is made of CNC'd aircraft grade aluminum, and it is very, very durable. I've done a couple tests with it, and this thing, I mean, it doesn't budge. This thing, heavy, it is solid. This thing was made for full contact duel. And I love knowing that it'll probably never break, which is great. And it looks good too. The other thing that I liked about was their selection. They seem to have a lot larger of a selection, as well as a lot more customization options than some of the other competitors. However, all the lightsabers, across everywhere are kind of expensive. I feel like they kind of fell a little more in the middle. There are some websites that get up to maybe $500-$600. These guys, for what they were, this was one of their lower end. It's $85 just for the hilt before you add electronics. But then I paid $360 for this. I cannot be happier. I think this was a great purchase. I cannot complain in the slightest. I don't know how much more I would pay, but I think in terms of the quality to price and everything else, I think SaberForge has nailed it. One of the big reasons I picked them was their customization, and not just in lightsabers, but their parts as well. You can buy individual parts, and this was the one thing that was kind of appealing to me. You could literally take this and just take it apart and put new parts on it. You have literally little holes on here. They just unscrew. Part here unscrews. This is just a twist. And you can put parts on it all you want. Swapping out the blade is really easy too, which I'm going to go ahead and do. It's just an Allen key. You take out the little blocker there, protecting the insides, and you're good to go. But when I was looking at SaberForge reviews myself, there were a couple of downsides that people tended to mention, which I do not agree with in the slightest. Except for maybe one of them, but it makes sense. First and foremost, everywhere I saw, everyone said, awful customer service, don't buy from them. If you have a problem, they will mess it up. And honestly, I don't think that could be further from the truth. I had a problem right off the bat with my email. I messed up my email. I didn't get my order confirmation, didn't know what was going on. Sent them a message, said, hey, this is what I ordered. This is my email. Do you think you can find it for me? Because I didn't have an order number or anything. Within 12 hours, I got a response saying, hey, is this yours? And I got one of the numbers in my email wrong. And they corrected it. Within 12 hours. No problem at all. They sent me my order confirmation. It was done. So, what are people talking about? I don't know. 2 times throughout the process, too, I want to say about 8 weeks in and about 13 or 14 weeks in, just out of curiosity, I decided to ask for an update on my lightsaber and where it was in production. And again, within less than 12 hours, I got a response saying, oh, yeah, hey, no problem. This is where your status of your lightsaber is. It's going to be moving on to this next step, hopefully within this time frame. And I was like blown away. I'm like, wow, what are people saying? And so as far as customer service goes, they were very friendly, they were very quick, very efficient, and they gave me more than enough information that I was asking for. Which I think, I mean, what more can you want in customer service? So I feel like a lot of the claims that customer service is bad is kind of bogus, unless I maybe just got one of the good ones. That being said, when I said 13, 14 weeks, that is the one big downside, I think, to SaberForge. If you want a lightsaber fast for some reason, don't buy from SaberForge. It took forever, honestly. I think the wait is well worth it. I'll put their Etsy store as well as their regular store in the description below, but from what I was told, is that their Etsy store actually ships out a lot faster because they're pre-built. You can just click on what you want, ship it out, and it's like maybe 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks. I've heard is the most from people. So if you want something quickly, go through them. The only problem is that you lack customization options, which again is why I went through their regular store rather than their Etsy store, because I wanted the customization. It's a lot more fine-tuned. You can actually pick everything. I think that's just a lot better. The other really good thing, battery life. I charged this to full when I bought it in July. It is now the middle of December, and it is still not lost its charge. I actually wave it around. I kind of play with it a little bit because I'm a child. And it's fun. I have a lightsaber. Let's be real. And it is not dead yet. I am not needed to charge this one time since July. Which I think is probably a huge plus, depending on, who you are. Maybe you're a cosplayer, a performer of some kind. Maybe you like to shoot videos. I don't know. But I think, to me, that's one real good upside. The other upside, at least for me, was how bright the lights are on this. Now, I'm going to go ahead, let me turn off my green screen real quick. And I can actually show you real quick. Pull this thing out.
Cyber Assassin.
It kind of is like your little trigger. And probably not going to work that well with the green screen. I don't know how well. If I can kill these lights. Help give a better idea. Yeah, not really the best gauge of how bright it actually is. Maybe some other people have videos that show it off better. That was one thing I was looking for myself, was how bright they actually were. I wanted a lightsaber that would actually light up. Now, again, I don't know about other competition lightsabers. This thing lights up the entire room. I'd say the most, or at least the best result I've had was actually in my bedroom. My bedroom's only 15 by 16 feet. Excuse me. It lit it up like an actual lamp. Obviously, the more dimmer colors like the red, not as much. Something like the light blue. It's literally just a lamp. You could probably get a stand for this, turn it on, and it could be your light. Which I think is really cool and actually something I'm going to do. I don't know how long you're allowed to just keep these on for continuously. But yes, they are very bright, and I think that's awesome. That was one thing I looked for. I wanted it to be vibrant. I wanted it to be like, wow, that looks like a lightsaber. And I am happy to say that it very much is. Overall, I guess that's all I really have to say. The pros really outweigh the one con, which is waiting. Honestly, if you're going to get a good product, something like this, the wait is well worth it. I'm going to try some other saber companies in the future, probably, and I'll report on those as soon as I do. But for now, this is SaberForge. I am incredibly happy with this. I hope I maybe helped you in your decision, and I'm going to buy more from them in the future. But anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. May the Force be with you.